Hi, I'm Jennifer of Celtic Knot Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to weave the Celtic knot in the Celtic Driftwood Decoration. This is an easy project. You only need to know a few basic stitches that are listed in the description below. I'm going to show you how to weave this knot after you've created the cords, which you'll find all the directions for the cords and for this outer edging in the pattern in the link in the description below. You'll find the pattern in my pattern shop, and I hope you have fun making this. So let's get started weaving the knot for this project. First you need to print out a copy of the Celtic knot diagram that comes with the pattern. You'll need some sewing pins, straight sewing pins, and then this here is just a couple pieces of foam core board that I've cut. You can see they are about 1/4 inch thick. I like to stack two together so my pins don't go through to my surface here on the table. And then according to the instructions, you'll complete 2 cords. I've done mine in the light green and darker green. You'll have one short cord that corresponds with this green path, and then you'll have a long cord that corresponds with this purple path. So we're going to do the green path first, and if you look carefully at the diagram, you can see that there is a round black dot there, circle, with some dotted lines near it. That's to show that's where the ends of the cord will be hidden underneath this piece of the cord. And then if you see here in the purple section, there is a dark triangle, and here you have again some dotted lines that show that's where the ends of the cord would meet on this section. So since we're going to start here, that's where you want to put your first cord end. So I'm going to take the end of the cord that when I did the light green, there are no yarn tails because the yarn tail is at the other side. So this is the very beginning of where I started my single crochets, and I can tell because there is no yarn tail. The yarn tail's at the other end. So I will take that beginning and put it right here on the spot where that black circle is. And I know I'm going to be going this way with the cord because I'm following the arrows. So if I go to where the instructions say to start, the black circle, then I see, okay, this is the direction that I want to weave my knot. That's what the arrows are there for. So I lay this down, following along, pinning as I go. So if you remember, we did some special stitches to create this point, and I want to match that up on the diagram. And again, if yours doesn't stretch or doesn't reach, you can stretch your crocheted cord very easily. You can also steam block it, puff a little steam onto it from an iron, keep the iron away from the yarn, hover it over about 2 inches, and that can give you some excess stretchability in your cord as well. As I'm coming along here, I see that the path is crossing, and I want to peel this back, and I see that it's going to cross under. So I take the end, feed it under this section of the cord, and then I like to pin those cross sections in place. Now I'm going to continue to follow it, and I see that I'm coming to where I began, and I know that the end of the cord is going to be hidden underneath there, like so. Get these yarn tails out of the way, and then I continue to follow the green, and I match up the points again. Pin it wherever you need to, And then as I go along here, I see that the green cord would go under the purple, but I haven't added the purple yet, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm going to come right to here, right underneath the beginning, and join up with the the end from the beginning. And there we go. Now, yeah, it's popping out a little. I'll just use another pin to tuck that under, and I'll fix that after by sewing the ends together. And there you see, I've completed the first cord. So for the second cord, I'm going to follow this purple path, and I'm going to start right here where the cords meet up at the dark triangle. And if I see how the arrows are pointing, I know that I want to start weaving in this direction. So I'm going to place the cord right here, and I just start following along. Pin wherever is necessary. Sometimes these yarn tails can be annoying, but I like to use them to sew together the ends. Now, as I'm coming up, I see that the path is going to go this way, and since this is the beginning, I know I'm going to pass over so I can hide it. I'm going to back it up a little so you can see better. Remove that pin at the beginning, replace it. So see, my beginning is tucked under there. Now I'm continuing around this way with the cord. And now I've come to the first place where I'm going to meet up with the cord. And I peek underneath, and I'm going to be going over. So I go over like this, pin the crossing. Then as I come through here, I'm going to peek right underneath here, and I'm going to go over again so I can pin that crossing. So this is what I have so far. Now if I look at the path is coming up here, and now it's going to go under the green and then over the green. I can see that right here. So I'll take the end and go under the green, and then I'm going to pass over the green, like so. And I'm going to pin it in place. So now I am going to go, let me move the yarn tails out of the way. I can see that the purple path is coming this way, and now I have another cord. So I want to look and see, what am I going to do? I'm going to pass over. So I'll lay that down like that. Alright, and right here it might be a little tricky. You can always move your cords over to take a peek. So now we're getting into where we're going to be encountering more and more sections of the cord. So we just have to keep looking at our diagram. Here I'm going to go around here with the cord, and I'm passing the beginning, going right next to it. It looks like I'm going to go over. And now the cord continues, and it's going to go up around here and go through the green section again. on the other side. So I'm coming down through here. I'm coming to this cord right here, so I want to see, I'm going over. So there's a lot of overs in a row right here. Now I'm going to head up here, and I can push this back, and I see that there's an under and then an over. So, same as before, take the end of my cord, go up, under, like so, and then I'm going to go over like this. Now here comes the last section where I should be, if I've done everything correctly, I should go over, under every time I come to a cord. It should be in that order. I should alternate over and under every time. I didn't up until this point because all the cords weren't there. But now that they are, that's what I should be able to do. So let's see. This is over. So now I'm going to go under. Next cord is over. Then this cord, there's two very close to each other, so this one I go over, this one I go under. The next one I'm going to go over, then I'm going to go under. And I can always check my diagram underneath. So right here I have just a few more to pass by. So if I look, I see, yep, this is an over right here. Pins are falling out. Then I'm going to go under. And then here's the last one right here. You see over right here. And that brings me right to the beginning. Now what you could do is you could use a different color pin for the very beginning so you remember that's where you started. So over and then under, and if I look and peek, I can see that here is my beginning with my yarn tails right here, and here's going to go my end, and it's going to be hidden underneath there. And there you have the Celtic knot, all nice and woven. So I hope you enjoyed making this Celtic driftwood decoration. I'd love to see the colors you chose, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.